Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I wanted to share with you my very first game of Titanfall. I was very fortunate enough to get to play with the Respawn devs before the game came out, playing the beta, which is coming out on the Xbox One Marketplace very shortly, and I wanted to show you my very first Titanfall experience. This is my very first life, my very first learning how to wall jump, learning how to double jump, and my impressions of the game, and all I can say is, holy crap, this game is really, really good, and you can go ahead and believe the hype train. I had an absolute blast playing this. Right now I'm testing out the pistol to see how many shots to kill, and the movement was surprisingly easy. Again, I've been doing this for 5 minutes, but I'm about to jump off the window, plant on the solar panel, jump backwards on top of the building, exactly how I wanted to, exactly how I thought it would work. It was just that easy. Right now, I am playing as a pilot, and when you're on a pilot, you're a little guy on the ground. You can die pretty quickly. You take 4 or 5 shots and you're toast. You have a little red health bar, or as you can see, the corners of my screens glow when I'm shot, kind of like Call of Duty or Battlefield, but the enemy has been playing a little bit longer. I hopped in this game late, and after you have been alive for 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the game or how many people you've killed, you get a Titan, which is one of these huge mech guys. Thankfully, if you're on the ground, you're equipped with anti-Titan weapons, or your anti-Titan. Mine, in particular, in this game, is the standard, most default one. It's a lock-on rocket launcher. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but if the enemy Titans aren't particularly bright and they ignore you, like they've been doing here, you can kill them. What I did right there is doom a Titan. When you blow up a player that's inside of a Titan, they get about 10 seconds to eject and bounce out of their Titan, which you'll see later in this very gameplay. And in doing so, they save their lives, but their number one piece of offensive equipment is down. While you're on the ground, it pays to play very, very aggressively. A lot of people say, is this like Halo? Is this like Mirror's Edge? Is this like Brink? And as a very old school gamer, I'm going to tell you, no, this is a lot like Quake or Unreal wall jumping. If you've done Quake, if you've done Unreal, if you know how those games play, the wall jumping and running mechanics and speed of the gameplay on the ground is a lot like that, and a lot like those games. Very aggressive plays pay off. When you're a pilot, you don't want to camp, you don't want to sit in a corner, you want to get on the buildings, you want to bounce around, run as fast as possible, shoot people in midair, and play very, very aggressively, because that's just how it works. When you call it in Titan, like I just did, you get a shield around your Titan so you can't get jacked immediately, hop in, and your screen loads up. This is my very first Titan ever. I didn't have a whole lot of enemies around me to engage, so I'm going to kill a few guys on the ground, and then I'm going to cut to an edited segment in just a second to show you what I did when I did fight enemy Titans. Now, inside of this is a very basic model. I have some boosts so I can move quickly. I have something like a submachine gun or light machine gun. It's the standard armament, and a shield, which you just saw. I can throw my hand up and catch the bullets and then throw them back at them. It can only catch so many bullets, and it's kind of dumbfire back. I goofed that up. I think I'm going to end up dying here and ejecting before my Titan blew up. What I did right now is I cloaked myself so that the guy that also just ejected couldn't see me, but my teammate sniped him out of there. But I'm getting right back into the action, jumping over the wall and killing the one pilot that didn't cloak himself. There's another guy on the right cloaked, and I know it, so I got to get out of here. And did you see that move? I just faked out the cloaked guy on the ground and wall jumped backwards onto the enemy Titan and hijacked him. I didn't know at the moment because it was my first game, but had I fired that missile at his core, he would have blown up. Falling down from ejecting off of that Titan, I'm already engaging on another one, but we're going to edit once again to some more Titan gameplay because that's what a lot of people want to see. This Titan lived a little bit longer, had a little bit more experience behind my belt. I knew what I was doing, and what I learned over my experience playing this game, LAN, for a couple of hours, is that when you're in the Titans, you're playing a very different game. The buildings are no longer your friends. You can't climb on them. You can't jump over them. They kind of create paths that you get stuck in, that you have to walk in. So Titan gameplay is very conservative gameplay. This is like a chess game. This is move and counter move. This is action and counter action. And in that, when you're in a Titan, it feels very much so like Halo, because you have long time to kills, and it's all about teamwork and really, truly out-aiming, out-skilling, and outsmarting your enemies. If I'm not mistaken, I think I get some of these guys in melee combat, and so I had some teammates backing me up, of course. This is just one game. This is just some armaments. This is a few things you can do. There's 3 different kind of Titans. There's like 10 different, I guess you could call them attachments or perks. So I'm using Call of Duty lingo on the Titans, different guns. You can throw away your shield, and you can have something that electrocutes pilots that jump on your back when they try to hijack you like I did the other one. But this was very fun. If you're in a Titan and you see little guys on the ground, yeah, you can shoot them, you can kill them. That's the effective thing to do. But this, I had so much fun with. You just get them and oh, you just punch them and they explode into giblets. Oh, it was so much fun. I may have talked a little trash to that guy when I punched him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my experience playing Titanfall. I highly recommend that you check out the beta and check out this game. It was very, very fun to play.